when you have a small quantity which you need to produce, that amount, the unit, will cost more to do. If you have a larger demand, you will obviously get a lower price because the demand is larger. So until there is economies of scale, where you would have a lot of demand from the public and the price goes down, because obviously the orders are larger, then we can start and seeing prices of electric cars going down when the demand is large. We did that project specifically because, like Malta, like any other country in the EU, we have specific climate change targets. One of them is that 10% of all fuels used for transportation needs to come from a renewable source of energy. Solar power, wind energy, whatever it is. In Malta we have a problem because the land is very small, the space is very small. So we could not put wind farms where we want them because there isn't the space. When it comes to the coast for offshore wind farms, we have another problem because the sea is very deep. So we could not do offshore wind farms because the technology is not there. The sea is very deep. Some meters after the coast, the depth goes very deep. So the only solution we have left to reach this target, which was imposed by the EU Commission, the 10% target, was to try solar energy. And as you said, solar energy is not enough to charge a car. We used the solar carports to prove this point, to check, to see in real terms what will happen. And in fact, we know that through the solar carports we have installed, for example, the older electric vehicles which were put on the market 2 years ago, I'm not going to mention any names, but a particular model was charged strictly with solar energy for 8 hours. So it works. But the newer technology, the newer vehicles could not charge using solar. They will drain the energy inside the batteries, because what we have did was we put the solar carport, we have a small room adjacent to it, it's filled with batteries, the PV energy goes into the batteries and it's stored there. Then there is a feed from the batteries to the charging point and to the charging point to the car. So you have direct clean energy. But the newer cars absorb the energy stored very quickly because the technology absorbs quickly. So it's not enough to fill the whole charge. You need extra additional power from the grid.